What is going on, Dragon Ball fans, Dragon Ball Fighter fans? Now, again, if you guys missed my story review for Dragon Ball Fighters, go check it out before you watch this video. Again, if you're curious on the reason why it's already on my channel, is because other YouTubers have been already putting Dragon Ball Fighters story and gameplay on their channels, and I've been following it and be able to review the story. Unfortunately, I am unable to buy the game right now because I do not have a PS4 anymore, and due to everything else. So sorry guys, I don't have it right now, but once I do, I'll be able to play with you guys and I'll be able to get everything on the channel. But this is going to be about Android 21, so let's go ahead and talk about Android 21 channel. Android 21, she was human, and she was a mother, and she had a son, and she looked like in the game she had feelings for 16, but in every version 16 dies, and so does Android 21. Now, Android 21, depending on what version you play, whether it's Goku, Frieza, or 18, she is incredibly strong. She has kind of a twisted personality. It's like she has two different personalities, and you get to find out that there are two personalities of Android 21. So, like with Majin Buu, he had a good side and he had an evil side. He had a good side because of the Kai, and he had an evil side because of the core of Majin Buu. Now, with Android 21, I think the good side comes from the human half of her, and you have with the Android side of her, which was evil, and she was programmed by Dr. Gero, and she also helped create the waves, also create the link, as well as a soul that was supposed to be in 18, Frieza, as well as Goku. So it's been, if you watch the story, you will understand. So I personally, again, I do recommend you go check this out before you watch this video. Android 21, she's incredibly powerful, she's smart, she has a great personality. She, depending again on which version, because I think they all link up together in their own right. She did bring back 16. She rebuilt him from the ground up, but it was a new model, same memories. She wished back Cell, Frieza, and the Ginyu Force by using the Dragon Balls. She's able to transform into a looking version of Majin Buu, and she's able to turn people into candy or food like Majin Buu did. And again, she has two halves, and one half apparently still was good. She was suppressing her evil desires to turn people into candy and feed on them, and the other side did the opposite and devoured Cell and Frieza and became like this purple, more evil version. And she was also able to learn attacks as well as techniques a lot quicker, like Majin Buu did with the instant transmission. Like when she saw Goku do it in the game, she was able to do that as well. Again, she's incredibly powerful. She is an amazing character, and I think a lot of people have grown to like this character because when she was first introduced, I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, who is she?" Like, because she just it was blowing up everywhere. Like, you cannot see Android 21 without. If you typed in Dragon Ball Fighters, you always typed in, it always came up somehow Android 21, because not just because of her looks, because everybody was so fixated on who she was, and then it's like, okay, she's attractive, she's smart, she's an android, like who creator was Dr. Gero, and it was Dr. Gero, and she was human, and she had a kid, and all these other things. And it didn't really go far in her origin. Melee 16 talked about her origin in the game at some point, again, in one of the versions that you play, which was 18. And in the version that I really liked, she ended up sacrificing herself, her good self, sacrificed herself while they were using the spirit bomb the same way they did with the Kid Buu, and she destroyed herself as well as her evil half, because she knew that in the end her desires would be able to turn on her and she'd begin doing the same thing her evil half was, which we did state. And then Goku says, well, maybe I need to go to King Yama and hopefully she could be reincarnated. And they're like, are you able to do that? He says, yeah. And it basically did bring up Kid Buu, because he did say, come back as a good guy. And of course we got Oob. So maybe they're going to bring her back, such as maybe in a DLC or Dragon Ball Fighters. They kept saying, well, no one's ever dead. I came back several times, which is Goku said, which is the truth. And I really do hope they bring Android 21 back. I personally liked her character a lot, and I'm hoping they do bring her back, whether it's in Fighterz, a DLC, a movie, the show, whether it's Dragon Ball Super or whatever else, since Dragon Ball Super is now going to be ending very soon. I pray that they bring Android 21 back somehow, some way, other than just in a video game, or in, more if they're going to go into Fighters even more. And I think it was a great idea to bring another female character into this, because personally, um, it brings more nostalgia to the franchise, because it makes the franchise so much more lovable, because it's not just a guy's show, and it makes, whether, you're male or female. I personally love all the characters on, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, or anything, because I love Bulma, I love Chi-Chi, I love Android 18, I love Caulifla, I love Kale, I love Kafla, and all of them have their own personality, and that's the thing that Dragon Ball has lacked for so long, is more female characters to actually bring more nostalgia to the franchise and branch out more. Because 18, she's a fighter, but she's also sweet. But then you have Chi Chi, she was a fighter. Same thing with Videl, they were fighters, but then they were focused on being more of a mother. Bulma, she's smart, she's quirky, she's a smart ass, she's an amazing character. Caulifla and Kale, Kale, she's sweet, but at the same time she can be very crazy when she gets into her super form. And with Caulifla, she's a smartass, but she's a fighter. And of course, you got Kafla, which is their fusion. So I personally do believe that they made a right call with bringing another female character into the franchise of Dragon Ball, which is absolutely great to see. And for her character not just to be, that, but have like an evil side and be a mastermind and still be able to fight and still, have good looks and still be able to be smart and still be an android and have all these characteristics and this personality and this power. It was just absolutely amazing to have just an amazing character come back. And when I first, was watching this, and I was like, oh man, she's the villain. But then again, it was not no shocker, because again, it didn't really shock me, but at the same time disappointed me. And then I saw there was 3 versions you could play, and it all remained the same. She still died, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we did not get to see Goku Black. We did not get to see Hit. Beerus wasn't really in there that much, neither was Whis. So there's still possibly a way they can bring her back, whether again it's in a DLC or it's in Dragon Ball Fighters 2 possibly, which is going to be way off right now because it literally has not come out yet. And it's going to be coming out very soon, just days away. So guys, this is personally, I think, a great game. If you guys want to go check it out, definitely go buy it. I will definitely buy it as soon as I have a chance. I'll be putting this as much content as I can onto the channel. And again, just because Dragon Ball Super is ending does not mean the channel is ending. The Dragon Ball content is still going to be coming on here strong, among other things. So if you guys are just here for Dragon Ball content, that's perfectly fine. If you guys are liking Android 21, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have not played the game, if you guys have played the game, let me know what your thoughts are about the game in the comments down below. If you guys are having a great day as well. Hope you guys are enjoying your week, your day, night, wherever you're from. Links down below as normal. If you're not following me on Instagram and Twitter, go ahead and please do so that way you guys are able to be notified. Also, if you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, consider about subscribing. If you already have subscribed, welcome to the channel. Welcome aboard Gamster World. Welcome to the family. The family just keeps on growing. Let's keep sharing the love. Keep sharing the channel. Keep sharing the videos. Whatever it is, whether you're here for gaming, movies, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Star Wars, wherever you're here for on my channel, I personally thank you. And you're part of this family. And the family is just going to keep growing. So 2018, we're growing, we're getting stronger, we're going in Ultra Instinct. Let's keep going, guys. Let's just keep going great. Hope you guys enjoyed this Android 21 review, and I'll see you on the next one.